Hi, collective. Welcome back. Hi, Leos. Welcome in. So, Leos, this is your end of year 2025 message going into 2026. So, I just want to recap with you, look at what you've dealt with in 2025, where you currently are now, and what you can expect coming into 2026. All right, so let's see. Let's start with your astro code messages, Leo. Let's see what the most important astro codes for Leo is at this time. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. You guys are amazing. And congratulations for making it through 2025. So, Leo, what were your challenges? What did you deal with? What did you learn for Leo? The most important astro messages for Leo at this time. Most important astro messages for Leo. One more, please. Oh, wow. That's a lot. That is a lot, Leo. But let's see what we got. Messages number 20. Some of you guys have some communication coming in. Number 20, the 20th could be significant. The month of February, Leo, you're out here as well in all of your glory. Leo, number 5, born on the 5th. The month of May could be significant. Shine, you're shining, Leo. Okay. Scorpio, number 8, the month of August, born on the 8th, investigate. Okay. Conjunction, number 51, alliance. Number 6, the month of June. Okay. Have the moon energy, perception, number 19, 10, born on the 19th. Somebody could be 51. Born on the 19th, the number 10, born in October. The month of October is significant as well. Cancer energy, so more Cancer energy with the moon, and also Cancer energy coming out here as well. I just did Cancer's message. So it's interesting that Cancer is back out here along with Leo, because there was a lot of Leo energy in the Cancer message. Okay. Number 4 could be significant. The month of April, born on the 4th. And what else did we have that came out here? Taurus energy. So Leo, you can have Taurus in your chart, be dealing with one. The month of February, born on the 2nd, could be significant. Cultivate. Okay. Aries. Okay. You can also have Aries in your chart. The number 1, the month of January, born on the 1st, with act, taking action towards something. Okay. Debilitated discomfort, number 14, born on the 14th. The number 5, or the month of May, again, significant, and also Libra. Wow. You could have Libra also in your chart. The number 7 could be significant. The month of July, born on the 7th, with balance here. Wow. A lot of messages for you, Leo. So let's just see if we can break this down. So this is what I'm getting, Leo. I feel like this is more present and possible future energy with a little bit of past energy. So let me explain. So with messages here, Mercury. So Mercury is all about communication, intellect, reasoning. Zodiac signs ruled by Mercury is Gemini and Virgo. Okay. With communication. And then we have Leo, which is you. And then we have Scorpio here, okay, which is about investigation. I feel like there is some messages coming into you, Leo, and it is going to be pertaining to something that has been kept secret from you. And this is going to be regarding an alliance that has, been kept in the dark from you, Leo. This is something that I feel that has been going on this year, very heavily this year. This could be an alliance, a collaboration that formed before, but it's very active in 2025. And I feel like you intuitively know this, but this is something that is still hidden. You have not received the communication about this just yet. But I feel like this information is definitely coming. I feel like you're going to, have to make sure that when you receive this information, you protect yourself in a way, protect your emotions, your energy, kind of hold it together, right? It may make you feel some type of way. It may hurt your feelings, the things or information that you might find out. I feel like you're going to have to be patient when you find out this information. But I feel like the information that's coming will be honest. It will be the truth. I feel like it will make you feel uncomfortable, uneasy a little bit. But I feel like it will bring you back into balance. I feel like it will be something that is freeing with this Justice Libra energy here. But yes, I feel like intuitively you know this. You know that there's some type of information on its way to you, Leo. I feel like this is something that has been building in the year of 2025, and it's been hidden from you with this moon energy. But there have been alliances, things happening in the background that you are not aware of. I feel like with this Cancerian energy, it can be something that makes you feel emotional. Like I said, you are going to have to hold it together, try to keep yourself, in balance. Especially with this Aries energy, you may, feel a little bit of rage about this, be very angry, possibly. More hurt, I feel, than anything, disappointed. But I feel like, again, this is something that you need in order to find balance, in order to allow you to move in the direction that you need to go in next. So again, it may be a little difficult to hear this information, but I feel like it's coming. Like I said, I feel like it's going to bring a level of discomfort when you hear it. Again, because I feel like you're going to be disappointed with finding out who's involved or what it is pertaining to. It's definitely going to put you in your emotions. So just be mindful of that, Leo. This could be involving some type of legal situation, a legal case as well, that, has been under investigation. But I feel like at the end of the day, justice will be served here for you, Leo. So ending 2025, going into 2026, you're going to have some type of communication about, some things going on behind your back that may break your heart a little bit. Okay. So just be mindful of that. All right. That's interesting. Wow. Wasn't expecting that type of message. Okay. Well, let's check the Moonology for you, Leo. See what else is going on. For Leo, What are the most important end of year messages for Leo for 2025? What are the most important Moonology messages for Leo ending 2025? Couple more, please. For Leo, most important messages for Leo. One more, please. Okay. All right. What we got going on for Leo? We got balanced spirituality and practicality with this full moon in Pisces. You might have Pisces in your chart. I feel like you have really dived into your spirituality this year, Leo. I feel like you are learning so much more about yourself. This is just saying, stay in balance, still find a way to enjoy life, have a good time, socialize, as you learn more about yourself, about your spirituality. It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. I feel like that's going to be important. Like I said, with that information that you have coming into you, you're going to definitely have to release a lot of tension, a lot of emotional baggage, a lot of negativity when you obtain this information. Your commitment is being tested. Yeah, first quarter moon. Like I said, yeah, you are going to, once you obtain this information, feel like you question a lot of the people, places, and things you've been committed to. Friends, families, coworkers, it doesn't matter. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. Yeah, I feel like you are definitely shining. You are so happy within your authenticity at this time, Leo. You are shining bright as you should. You are confident as you usually are. Be bold and make the first moon cardinal moon. You may have some Aries, Cancer, or Capricorn in your chart with that cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, I feel like you have been taking action towards the things that you want to accomplish, Leo. I feel like you haven't been scared to do that this year. And you have definitely had some amazing accomplishments and things that have showed people truly who you are in your full authenticity. And I feel like you're very proud of that. You definitely have direction. I feel like you definitely have been more creative, expressing yourself, whether that is through art, through words, through, speaking, writing, but you are definitely showing the world who you are at this time. And I feel like I said, you have been bold and courageous, just as your sign says. I feel like, what has excited you is finding that side of your spirituality, being able to dive deeper, yeah, and learn more about yourself. And it's allowed you to release a lot of negativity from your past because I feel like you've learned how to forgive yourself, you've learned how to forgive others, and you are definitely going through a high level of healing as well. Beautiful. Good job, Leo. All right. Let's get you some encouragement from the cosmos. Let's see what else you guys have going on that you guys have been working on. Things to be mindful of. Just some encouragement from the universe here for Leo. Oh, you wanted to pop out, so I'll take you. Encouragement for Leo. Encouragement for Leo. Let's get a couple more, please. One more, please. Encouragement for Leo. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, growth. You've had a lot of growth this year, Leo. And I feel like you are so excited about that, as you should be. Support. I feel like you are finding your soul tribe, with diving deeper into your spirituality. And I feel like that is so exciting for you. I feel like you went through a dark night of the soul and you are now shining your light in the darkness. I feel like with all the butterflies here, you've gone through a major transformation. Yeah. I feel like you have learned how to protect yourself, your energy, your space. This is what is important to you at this time. Yeah, you are a prayer warrior. Yes, you understand that prayer is a dialogue with the universe. So you express yourself on a daily basis, constantly. You have no issues with connecting with spirit, with the Most High, and it makes you feel absolutely joyous. You love this dance, this connection that you truly have with spirit. You feel so much compassion for life at this time, and you have been truly nurturing yourself. You have given back to yourself. You have found your self love again. And I feel like this is something that you have been missing, for a while because you were giving so much to others. But I feel like you have began to focus now more on self, and you feel good. You feel so excited again about life, your connection to your faith, to your spirituality. And no one can make you question how you're feeling right now. I could tell you that. Yeah. Some of you guys have cats or dogs. You love your animals. You love spending time, at home, really just kind of focusing on where you're going at this time and your connection to spirit. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Good job, Leo. I love it. I love it. All right. What are going to be some strengths and abilities that you either needed this year or can take with you into 2026 for Leo? Strengths and abilities for Leo. Strengths and abilities for Leo. Okay. All right. Allure, cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Take time to enjoy and value the moments and people that bring you joy. Like I said, joy is very big in your life right now. It came out in the previous spread. I feel like you feel a lot of joy because I feel like you are connecting to your soul tribe. I feel like you are reconnecting with even just yourself, Leo, and you feel very excited about that. Yeah, I feel like you dealt with a lot of illusions as far as your relationships. What you see may not always be the full picture. So it seems like you were caught up in a lot of false images of connections, a lot of misunderstanding. People kept you confused as a way to keep you stuck. So you started to figure out how to look beyond the surface. You started to listen to your intuition. And basically, you found the truths that you needed in order to move on. I feel like also with this illusion card coming out that has to do with the message in the beginning, the illusions are going to be gone once you get that communication coming in. Okay. Yeah, you are going to be enlightened once this information comes in to you, Leo. You have definitely surrendered. You have surrendered to the divine, to spirit. This is why your connection is so amazing. You are paying attention to the synchronicities, all the numbers, the repeating numbers, the messages from spirit. Like I said, your connection is so strong with spirit at this time. And look at that, true love, openness moment, and true love. I feel like this is what you have coming in, Leo, into your life. Definitely matters of the heart because you surrendered, because you are now taking care of self. You are truly appreciative, show gratitude. You are joyous for those little things. You are just seeing your life completely different from a different perspective. You are attracting true love at this time, truly a deep soul connection. Yeah. And I feel like for a long time you kind of gave up because you dealt with so many illusions and past relationships. It was kind of exhausting. But I feel like this is what you are attracting now towards you. Yeah. Because you are falling in love with self. True love just comes naturally after that. So good job. Good job, Leo. I love it. Love it for you. Okay. So, Leo, what's your love vibes? Love vibes for 2025 for my Leos. This could be for any of you guys if you're single, if you're in a connection or a marriage. So flip it where it goes. But I'm going to, with the intention of looking at what your love vibes have been so far this year and possibly where they're heading into 2026. Okay. What are the love vibes for Leo for 2025 going into 2026? What are the love vibes for Leo? Look at that. First one out. Love vibes for Leo. One more, please. Okay. Let's see what we got. Well, the strongest energy. This is what you want, Leo. You want a happily ever after. Like I said, true love is on the horizon. It is what's in your energy because this is what you want to attract now. You are ready for, that infinite type of love. You're no longer wondering if it's right for you. I feel like you're ready to build something beautiful. Some of you guys have just met someone, and this person is not someone that you have to question whether or not it's real. You know it. You know that this is a divine connection, an infinite connection, and you are ready to build something beautiful with them. If you have not met this person yet, I feel like you will be very soon. Then we have undefined that came out flipped upside down. I feel like you guys are no longer wanting relationships that are undefined. Yes, you don't want the relationships that make you feel trapped. You are no longer settling, and you are basically willing to walk away if it's anything less than a true connection. You are no longer dealing with unspoken feelings, things that keep you in confusion. You are looking for true connections, defined connections. Again, and that's because you have worked so hard on yourself. You're no longer accepting, people who are not able to communicate, right? Because when you cannot communicate how you feel, the direction you want to go in a connection, it just leaves confusion. And a confusion is just no. If you ever feel confused, the answer is no, because that means that there's somebody who is not fully committed to moving forward. So you're no longer settling. Yeah, you are no longer settling. You are willing to walk away from anything that doesn't give you something, a connection that makes you feel absolutely amazing, a connection that makes you feel seen, adored, respected, appreciated, given to. You want your cup filled all the time, not part of the time. You don't want it to like run out and then have to beg to be filled up. No, you are looking for someone who constantly keeps your cup filled without you even having to ask, to the point where it's constantly overflowing. So, that is what you are looking for. That is the direction you are going in. I feel like you guys, again, are already moving in that direction because you've already decided all the things that you are no longer willing to settle for. Straightforward. All right, Leah. Okay. All right. So let me get you guys your intuitive whisper oracle. Intuitive whisper oracle for Leo. It's going to be important for them to focus on, to remember ending 2025, going into 2026. Oh, wow. Well, that's the one. The power of silence, number 3. Wow. Okay. Some of you guys have learned how to stop telling everybody what you got going on. You have taken a step back and gotten back in touch with yourself, it seems. How often are you in silence? existing in a place without the distraction of music, screens, work, or people. There is a deep internal power that can only be accessed from that silence. This is your intuition. It is always there, but it takes the discipline of consistent practice to become comfortable enough in the silence to hear it. If you're reading this, take this as your first whisper to reconnect to the silence and listen. At first, it might sound loud. The mind will try to find any way to distract you, creating to-do lists and replaying events, but you must persevere. At the other side of that chatter is a powerful silence, and from within that stillness, your inner confidence will begin to come through. So, this is just a challenge for some of you guys who have a hard time getting away from the distractions and sitting in just silence and just being with self. I feel like if you guys have gone through a level of healing, you've definitely had moments of doing this, right? But a lot of people struggle with it, right? Because, like it says, silence can be so loud because we're so used to having distractions, right? People usually don't like to be single or not in relationships because they are so used to always being connected to someone to make them feel whole, or because they don't want to sit with themselves because of what they might find. So this is just, a reminder to don't be afraid to be with self, to sit in silence sometimes. All right. Angel numbers for Leo. Most important angel numbers for Leo. Ooh. Renew love. Start small. A relationship needs attention, and how you begin is going to matter. That was for somebody. All right. Leo, what are your most important angel numbers for Leo? Okay, angel number 635, we have stagnant. Life grows in the peaceful moments. Your angels know that life has felt stagnant lately, but that doesn't mean nothing is happening behind the scenes. Sit for 1 minute where you can be undisturbed. Sit in silence. Focus on your breathing, trying to be as connected to your own self as possible. When the minute is up, notice how much you have mindfully changed, even in that short, seemingly uneventful stretch of time. Okay? So, like I said, don't be afraid to sit still, to sit in your silence. It's going to help with connecting with your intuition. Okay, then we have health. Take care of your health. There is an urging from your angels to take seriously a health matter that you have let fall by the wayside. How you treat your body is important. It shows self love and care. Reflect now on what you've been avoiding. Make a doctor's appointment or address the concern you've been putting off. Some of you guys need to focus back on your health. And angel number 500. Interesting, this came out in the Cancerian spread, I believe. Ruminate. Is it worth the risk? Your angels acknowledge that you are losing your patience with a situation that isn't changing. They are guarding you against rash decisions made on a whim. You don't have to make a choice today. Give yourself time to ponder what you should do next. Reflect and perhaps journal on the feelings of dissatisfaction you have. What do they mean at the surface level, and how do they play into patterns of your past? All right, get you guys some numbers here on the dice. All right, I have 6, 6, and 4. I have 12, 16. Some of you guys will be dealing with some type of tower moment. I feel like that might have to do with that communication coming in. The number 12, Hangman, which is going to give you a different perspective. Then we have number 4, but I feel like you're going to be protected. I feel like the divine is guiding you, protecting you at this time. Okay. The month of April, confirmation with the honk outside. Another honk, confirmation. Okay. The month of December could be significant as well. Then I have 4, 5, 6. So I feel like once you get this communication, Leo, you will be able to move forward. Yeah, I have the chills. So yes, this will allow forward movement for you. It will allow you to make a decision, maybe something you've been thinking about, you've been wondering about. You will get that answer finally and know what to do next. 11. You guys are going through another ascension right now. 11 and 6 here. Yeah, you guys are definitely stars right now. You guys are shining. I feel like you're glowing. You're going through this glow up right now, and people are noticing the work that you've put into yourself. So good job, Leo. All right. So this ended. So this is just something I'm doing for all of the signs that I feel like will be useful for everyone, because on this channel, I always encourage you guys to work on your healing. So these are just things to contemplate on, that I'm giving each sign just a question to take with them, and just something, that hopefully will help continue with their growth and their healing. All right. So Leo, you got the golden key. Let's see what this says. What opportunity or insight is just out of reach? What inner resource can unlock the next step? I feel like keys are very significant to you guys. Maybe you guys have just received new keys. Maybe you guys are going to be moving soon, or you have the desire to relocate in some way. What opportunity or insight is just out of your reach? What inner resource can unlock the next step? So just something to leave you with, Leo. I pray that the message was useful, but that is what I have for you guys. If you liked it, let me know about it. Hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.